Capricorn, this is not just another week on the calendar. This is the week the universe pulls back the veil. The karmic doorway opens June 15th to June 21st, a portal of destiny, a test of the soul, and a spiritual checkpoint that will shape your life until 2033. Have you been feeling stuck lately? Lost in a fog of confusion? Like something massive is building beneath the surface, but you can't quite explain it? That's because the energy has been preparing you for this moment. The universe is giving you a rare chance, a once-in-a-decade invitation to break the patterns, rewrite the story, and finally claim the life you were destined for. But here's the truth. If you ignore this doorway, you stay stuck, spiritually trapped, emotionally drained, financially blocked for the next 8 years. Capricorn, this is your wake-up call. And over the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you what this karmic doorway actually means. The 3 cosmic signs you must pay attention to, and the spiritual test that decides whether your destiny unlocks or stays sealed shut. Time is running out. The portal is opening. Let's begin. Capricorn, you've spent your life climbing steep hills while others stood still. You've carried burdens no one else could lift. You've built structures, physical and emotional, brick by brick, with no shortcuts. You are the sign of legacy, of ambition, of slow, steady power. But even the most grounded soul needs a divine push, and now the universe has spoken. June 15th to June 21st is not just a week, it's a spiritual checkpoint. It's a cosmic doorway that opens only when your soul is ready to evolve. This is the karmic doorway, and it is very, very real. You see, it's not just energy floating in the sky, it's backed by serious astrological forces. Pluto is retrograding in your sign, shaking the very foundation of your identity. It's digging up the old version of you, the version you've outgrown but haven't yet released. The moon is waning and moving over karmic Saturn, your ruling planet. That means your emotions are being pulled into a deep review of your past decisions, especially in career, family, and love. And an Earth trine is forming, linking Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This alignment grounds you, but only if you're ready to choose between pain that's familiar and power that's unknown. This doorway asks one question: have you learned the lesson, or do you want to repeat the cycle? And make no mistake, this isn't just spiritual poetry. This window of opportunity only opens once every 12 years, and the decisions you make between June 15th and June 21st will echo through your life until 2033. This isn't about chance. This is about choice. You've been here before, Capricorn, but this time you get to write a different ending. So Capricorn, how do you know you're standing at the karmic doorway? How do you know the universe has marked this moment for transformation? Here are 3 undeniable signs you must watch for between June 15th and June 21st. And if you recognize even one, understand this: the karmic test has already begun. Sign number 1, repeating people from your past. Suddenly you get a message, an old friend, an ex-lover, someone you haven't heard from in years. They just show up. Is it random? Number. It's a loop reopening. The universe is testing your emotional evolution. Will you fall into the same emotional traps, the same arguments, the same silence? Or will you respond with wisdom and boundaries? Because this time, your soul doesn't need closure, it needs clarity. Sign number 2, delays, disruptions, and blocks. Your plans fall apart, appointments cancel, files delete, devices glitch. You're ready to scream, "Why now?" But pause. These aren't accidents. This is spiritual resistance. The universe is slowing you down, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Capricorn, your default is control, but this test requires surrender. When everything seems to stall, it's not rejection, it's divine redirection. Sign number 3, emotional surges with no logical reason. You wake up tired, anxious, on the verge of tears for no reason. Or maybe you feel like you're carrying invisible weight. Let me be clear. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're not overreacting. You're feeling the karmic purge, old emotions rising because they need to exit. This is your soul's detox. And sometimes healing feels like chaos before it feels like peace. So when these signs appear, when the past resurfaces, when plans fall apart, when emotion floods your chest and you don't know why, Capricorn, don't run, don't numb, don't dismiss it, because it's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Confirmation that the karmic doorway has opened and that your transformation has officially begun. Capricorn, you're not just walking through a doorway, you're standing in front of a cosmic trial. The universe isn't just opening a path, it's watching to see if you're finally ready to evolve. And these next 8 years of your life will be shaped by how you handle these 3 karmic tests between June 15th and June 21st. Let's break them down. Test number 1, power versus control. You've built a life around structure. You plan, you organize, you prepare for the worst. But this week, the universe will shake that control. A deal may unexpectedly collapse. Your schedule might fall apart. Someone may do the exact opposite of what you expected. Why? Because the universe is showing you something. Control is not the same as power. True power is knowing when to let go. True power is trusting that chaos can be divine. Will you tighten your grip out of fear, or will you surrender and trust the shift? This test is about spiritual maturity, and it's the first step to unlocking a freer version of you. Test number 2, fear versus faith. Let's be honest, Capricorn, you've mastered logic. You've armored your heart in silence, in solitude, in I'm fine. But this week, someone or something is going to crack the surface. Maybe it's a conversation. Maybe it's an opportunity. Maybe it's a mirror that forces you to feel what you've been avoiding. Will you shut down again? Will you retreat into safety? Or will you allow yourself to feel, to risk, to believe? This isn't just emotional, it's spiritual. Because without faith, you'll keep rebuilding the same cold walls, lifetime after lifetime. Test number 3, past versus purpose. This is the final and biggest test. The past will come knocking. It will look familiar. It will feel safe. It might even look like a second chance. But here's the truth. That job, that person, that cycle you once escaped, it's not your future. It's your final temptation. You've already outgrown that version of you. But your soul is being asked, will you go back to what broke you, or walk into what will build you? This is the karmic fork in the road, and your answer determines your timeline. Capricorn, each of these tests is timed. Each moment is watched. Not by some external judge, but by the higher version of you, the one that already knows what you're capable of. Pass these tests, and you don't just change your future, you change the legacy you leave behind. Capricorn, now let's go deeper, because this isn't just energy, it's astrology. The planetary alignments from June 15th to June 21st are creating a once-in-a-decade opportunity for transformation. Let's break down exactly what's fueling this karmic doorway. Pluto in Capricorn, retrograde. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, and right now it's retrograding in your own sign. That means it's not pushing you forward, it's pulling you inward. It's digging up old power struggles, old identities, old fears you thought you buried. But it's not here to punish you. It's here to purge the old version of you, so you can finally rise as the one you were meant to become. This is the destroyer, but it's also the architect of your rebirth. Moon conjunct Saturn. This alignment is emotional and karmic. Saturn is your ruling planet, the teacher, the taskmaster, the keeper of time. And when the moon crosses Saturn this week, emotions will feel heavier than usual. You may feel drained, nostalgic, or pulled into memories of family, responsibility, or emotional pressure. This is a cosmic reality check, and for you, Capricorn, it will show up most clearly in your career home life. Emotional boundaries. Are you building your life from fear or from faith? The universe is asking, Earth trine, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Now here's your saving grace. This rare trine between all three Earth signs is anchoring you in possibility. It brings clarity, stability, a grounding force to help you make smart, spirit-aligned choices. But this energy is only activated when you release control. Think of it like a GPS. It won't work if you keep yanking the steering wheel. The more you surrender, the more it guides you forward. And now, the twist. On June 21st, the solstice arrives. A moment of cosmic balance, a peak of both light and shadow. This is the final checkpoint, the last opportunity to walk through the doorway with awareness. Because after the solstice, the energy locks in, and whatever karmic energy you haven't cleared will follow you for years. Capricorn, this is not the time to delay. This is your moment to realign. So Capricorn, you understand the doorway, you recognize the signs, you're facing the tests. But the question is, what should you actually do during this karmic week? Between June 15th and June 21st, every move matters. Every thought, every reaction, every choice holds spiritual weight. Here's your karmic action plan. Checkmark 1. Reflect on every decision. Twice. This is not a week to rush. Before you say yes, pause. Before you hit send, breathe. Before you react emotionally, ask yourself, am I choosing from alignment or fear? The karmic echo is loud this week, and what you decide now will echo through the next 8 years. 2. Cut the cord to what's draining you, that job that leaves you empty. That relationship that gives less than it takes. That belief that says you're never enough. Let it go, because it can't follow you through the karmic doorway. And if you drag it with you, it will poison your future. If it's heavy, it's history, and it must be released. 3. Write a karmic release letter. Get real, get raw, grab a pen and write down everything that no longer serves your soul. I release the need to be perfect. I release fear of starting over. I release this version of me that only survives. Then burn it, safely. Feel the energy lifting. This is not symbolic, it's spiritual surgery. 4. Meditate daily. Even just 5 minutes, Capricorn, your power is in your mind, but sometimes your mind is too loud. Silence is not a luxury this week, it's your soul's oxygen. Close your eyes, breathe. Even just 5 minutes each day will reconnect you to the divine frequency. 5. Watch for synchronicities. Capricorn, the universe is going to speak to you through symbols. You might see the numbers 8, 17, or even 2033 feathers, broken clocks, strange dreams that feel too vivid to ignore. These are not coincidences. They're divine confirmations that you're aligned or being redirected. So don't scroll past them. Don't brush them off. Write them down. Acknowledge them. Trust them, Capricorn. This isn't just a video. This is a soul conversation, and I want you to be part of it. In the comments right now, write, I'm ready to walk through the karmic doorway. Say it boldly. Say it publicly. Because when you speak it, you activate it. The karmic doorway responds to intention, and your words are spells, so claim your transformation right now. And now, a deeper question. What's the one thing you must leave behind to finally walk into your purpose? Is it fear, guilt, an outdated version of you? A person who keeps you small? Name it, speak it, and let this be the moment you break the cycle. You are not just passing time. You are passing a threshold, and the future is listening. Capricorn, this is it, the moment of choice, the final breath before the leap. This is your karmic doorway. You either walk through it now or stay trapped in delay, confusion, and spiritual stagnation until 2033. Do not wait for a perfect sign. Do not wait for someone else to validate your path. Because the truth is, if you hesitate, you'll stay stuck. If you cling to the past, you'll repeat it. If you ignore the signs, they'll stop showing up. But if you say yes, if you surrender, if you rise, then you activate an entirely new timeline, one built on purpose, alignment, and truth. So what's your next step? Watch this next. Capricorn, June 22nd to 28th, the final karmic climax is coming. This follow-up reveals what happens after you walk through the doorway, and what final test awaits on the other side. Hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications. Because Capricorn, your soul chose this moment, not by accident, but by divine design. Trust your strength, trust your silence, trust your soul. The door is open, but will you walk through it? Only you can decide, and the universe is waiting.